Looking out over the historic skyline of Khiva, you are instantly transported to a 19th century Silk Road empire. Time seems absolutely frozen. This view reveals two monumental features: the massive, unfinished minaret and an equally colossal, sprawling building. Muhammad Amin Khan ordered both structures simultaneously, linking the tower's spiritual height directly to the madrasa's institutional weight. Picture a caravan of merchants or foreign diplomats spending months crossing the sun-baked plains. The isolation was immense. Then they finally arrive at these walls. To those arriving travelers, this skyline operated as a calculated display of absolute, unyielding authority. The Khanate engineered the landscape to intimidate its visitors before a single word of diplomacy could even be spoken. Standing right at the foot of the building, the scale becomes almost disproportionate. This infographic details the layout, showing a massive footprint measuring 72 by 60 meters, a staggering size compared to standard regional schools. This diagram of the main entrance portal breaks down its intimidating geometry. Thick, fortified corner towers flank the entrance, heavily resembling a military fortress. As called out in the upper right, an Arabic inscription declares, "This magnificent building will stand forever." Coating a massive desert structure in thousands of perfectly cut, brightly glazed ceramics required an exorbitant amount of wealth and manual labor. This intimidating public facade protected a complex, hidden micro-society. To see the Khan's true ambition, we have to look past the tilework and step inside the walls. Stepping through the main portal triggers an immediate, sensory shift. The chaos and noise of the public square instantly vanish, dropping you into a silent, highly isolated world. This photo, overlaid with blue perspective lines, maps the courtyard's rigid geometric symmetry, the largest double arcade layout in Central Asia, calculated to enforce strict academic order. The architecture also functions as environmental engineering. Thick walls and deep recesses provided critical shade and ventilation. This 3D cutaway illustrates precise living conditions for 260 scholars. First floor design divided routines, an outer studying room and a deeply concealed inner room for sleep. Second floor loggias provided astonishing architectural luxury. The Khanate ensured disciplined loyalty by providing an unmatched standard of living. The pursuit of academic truth occupied only a portion of these halls. Hidden deep within these identical, quiet dormitories was the Qazi Kalan, the supreme Islamic court of the entire Khiva Khanate. This diagram maps the madrasa's anatomy, centralizing distinct branches of power. The blue sphere of Islamic scholars intersects with the turquoise sphere of supreme judges. Supporting both is the red Waqf Foundation, massive land endowments providing the capital to keep courts and classrooms functioning. Housing knowledge, justice, and enormous wealth under one roof made this architecture the central nervous system of Khiva's governance. When an empire eventually collapses, its highly specialized structures face a brutal problem. How do they avoid turning into dust? This table outlines its 21st century survival strategy: adaptive reuse. Rather than falling into ruin, the complex operates as the Orient Star Khiva Hotel. Today, modern travelers sleep inside the exact same footprints, resting under the original heavy brick vaults. The appeal for visitors isn't modern luxury. They travel across the world for the authentic spatial thickness of the building, the opportunity to temporarily inhabit a genuine historical power center. Governments rise and fall, but in Khiva, the architecture won. Spanning 2 centuries and a total change in civilization, the blue behemoth still perfectly executes the Khan's original command, drawing the eyes, minds, and bodies of the world straight into its courtyard.